You've left Egypt, but Egypt hasn't left you. Freedom isn't just about walking away. It's about what you're still carrying inside. The Feast of Unleavened Bread comes right after Passover for a reason. Because what good is leaving bondage if you bring the infection with you? This isn't just about eating bread without yeast. That's just the surface. This is about clearing out everything inside you that inflates, corrupts, and quietly spreads. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people don't even realize what's still inside them. Leaven is subtle, but deadly. It's not the obvious sins or struggles, it's the hidden ones. The small, unspoken bitterness you refuse to let go of, the spiritual superiority that tells you you've already arrived, the need to be right instead of truly aligned, the wounds you still let define you, the fear, the doubt, the ego, all pretending to be discernment. Leaven doesn't sit still. It spreads, it inflates, it contaminates everything. And here's the part no one wants to admit. Many have gotten so used to the taste of it, they can't tell it's toxic anymore. This is the time to purge it. The Israelites had to remove every trace of leaven from their homes. But you are the house now. Your mind, your heart, your spirit. And if you don't remove the old ingredients, the same cycles will keep rising in your life. You'll call it spiritual growth, but it's just pride rising again. You'll call it wisdom, but it's just control in disguise. You'll call it awakening, but it's just another ego trip. And eventually, it will spoil the very thing you are feeding to others. The Third Testament makes it clear. Clean the temple of your heart, for it has become a market of vanity. Remove the leaven, for nothing unclean shall dwell in my sanctuary. Teaching 124. This mode isn't waiting for your schedule. It doesn't care how much you've learned. It doesn't care how much you've healed. It doesn't care how many prayers you've prayed. It just asks one thing. Will you clear out what's still contaminating you? Ask yourself honestly, what is still rising in me that I refuse to admit? What quiet pride, fear, or control am I holding on to? Am I actually free? Or just repeating cycles with better lighting? Because if there's leaven in your loaf, it will rise again, and it will spoil what you're feeding others. This is your moment. Tear down the inner bakery of self-exaltation. Open the windows. Let the Spirit blow through the halls. And burn the old recipes. Only then will your offering be fit for the fire of first fruits.